audio. In 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 audio.
Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome back to Saeed TV, and we are live for the Premier League review, weekend review show. Monday, it's 12 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. in España. Lee, what are you saying, brother? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You thought I was still sleeping?
Yeah. I generally thought, I was like, listen, where is Lee? Where is Lee?
to be honest, I did only just wake up. Well, I've had about 15 hours sleep. I feel amazing.
Yo,
I feel
listen, you
amazing,
deserve
man.
it, man. You work hard, bro. So why not, man? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, listen, it's been a good weekend, man. You're sleeping well. Arsenal fans are sleeping well now. Like I said,
Yeah,
that
we're
was a
doing
nice.
well, man. It's great. It's great to see nice performances, top of the table, City 8 points behind, international break, so they can sweat it a little bit more. You know, with their players all on international break, half of ours won't be. So it's all good. It's all good, man.
Absolutely, man. And like I said, for us, madness. You get me? 2 minutes of crazy drama. I mean, bro, like, have you ever seen anything like that in football? Because I've never. Like, you've been watching football before me, but listen, I've never seen anything like that. Like, that was crazy.
It was mad,
Crazy.
didn't it? Because you didn't look like you were going to get back in the game at any point.
No, no chance. You were out.
It looked like Fulham, if anyone, was going to get the second goal.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, man, like Jadon Sancho goes around the goalkeeper. The other guy I think he's still sliding now, that guy.
Yeah, the Reed, yeah.
That was funny.
He's the one that messed up. He should have stayed on his position. If he'd have stayed in his position, he would have deflected that and not have to Willian to do that. But he just slid, and obviously we're not.
But yeah, that referee, maybe he was on a red card bonus because he sent off the manager, he sent off Willian, he sent off Mitrovic. It was like free red card. Bro, I've never seen anything like it. 3 red cards just like that.
I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up, bro. I was like,
in 2 minutes as well. Yeah, it was like, that was a crazy 5-6 minutes of football, man. But it was good entertainment, though.
Bro, listen, I needed some. Like, normally I'm up and down off my seat. I'm like shouting and that. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at, bro, we ain't winning today. Like, I just didn't feel the belief because Fulham were outstanding. And for me, they deserve every bit of credit. That Silva guy's got them playing well. Paulinho was bossing. Listen, Willian rolled back the years. Willian at
He's
34,
been good this season for them.
he
He's been really
has.
good.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just saying to myself, bro, these guys are very good. Mitrovic is a bully. He's an absolute bully, by the way. He bullied us for that game. But you know what? Like, Mitrovic there, like, you can't do that. You can't. Even though for me, and I'm not being hypocritical, Bruno Fernandes did it the same and he grabbed him back, but maybe not on the same force. Because he was so kind of like in
Aggressive.
his face, that's why he gave the red card. You know what I mean? So
He couldn't wait to send him off though. Like, he
Yeah,
was
of course,
he was desperate. Any opportunity, bang, get the card out real quick.
yeah,
But you
100%.
can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that. The same with Bruno. Bruno should have gone as well. The
Yeah,
other week.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it was funny, man, because all their heads had gone at that point, man. It was just funny. And then you see him like everyone trying to hold him back when he was trying to get back at the referee.
Yeah.
It was funny, man. It was like, you know, when you're at the school, it's like, if these weren't holding me back, I'd have you, mate.
Yeah. To be fair, though, he is Serbian.
They're going to end up with some big fine, bro. Big fine.
Bro, big fine. He's probably going to get at least I don't know, he might get a 6-match ban, 8-match. I don't know what's going to happen. It's one of them. It's not as if he's done a mad one, but he's almost set a precedent now of Mama's actually pulling back and said, yo, what are you doing? How are you giving that? And listen, I think they're going to have to set a precedent where you can't do that to referees, but at the same time, it's like, bro, them man are showing passion, man. That Mitrovic, you know, he's hungry, he wants to win. And they were winning at that point. We literally we were terrible. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I think our performances of late haven't been great, but we've been getting by. And I think just that game there was our
great,
yeah.
You're starting
Hey?
11, Harry Maguire. Every time Harry Maguire's in the team, bro, your performances are crap. Like, and that's not picking just on him. Yeah, but it's a coincidence that he happens to be there every crap performance. Like, there was one where he, I think he ended up going for a corner and he had his hands on him and pushed him.
Yeah.
And then he was moaning. I was like, bro, you're lucky it weren't a free kick.
Bro.
Like, the guy was going to the corner flag, like running, no one with him. Yeah, he was on his own. And I'm thinking, just don't touch him. Don't touch him. Yeah, big hand on his back. He goes over. And then it should have been a goal kick, but they gave a corner, I think. But,
7-match ban. Damn. He's already got a red card, by the way. He's already got a red card this season. So he's a bit of a hothead. Obviously, you know what I mean? He's a Serbian guy.
Serbian. They're all crazy.
Exactly.
I've worked with a Serbian guy before, man. He was nuts. You would not want to muck around with any Serbians, people. Trust me. Like
Serbian and Albanians are the two words for me.
Come on.
Listen,
Serbs and Albanians, bro.
I'll keep it moving. Yeah, you're Albania, Serbian. Yeah, I'll keep it moving because they're just madheads, man. You know what I mean? Like any film you watch, any situation, any scenario. Yeah, when the Albanians come around, it's like, yeah, you know what? We have to find another way of dealing with things and whatnot. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy. I think 7-game ban.
7-game ban, man. He's out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, man.
For the season, then he's nearly done.
He's done. Yeah, he's done pretty much. Really, if you look at it, because in the day, and they're in a nice position, man. They need him. You know what I mean? When you look at their way they play and that, Mitrovic is a big part of why they're so good this season. So
they've got 11 games left, man. And he's
missing 7. You know what I mean?
Wow,
luckily, they're not on no relegation battle, because if they were in relegation form, they would have.
You know what's funny? Their last game of the season is Man United away.
I know.
He's going to come back and haunt you, bro.
At Old Trafford as well. You get me, but you know what? For us, one thing Ten Hag has done though this season is that we never know when we're giving, like we're in another cup semi-final. I want to win that. We're in the Europa League. When you look at on the balance of the season, we're third in the league. We're obviously going to hopefully win the Europa League as well. We're going to be in the quarterfinals for that one.
Mate. They lost again last night.
Yeah, but you know what though? He's been sacked though. The manager's been sacked. He's been sacked. Sampoli.
Oh, they sacked him today.
Yeah, so
yeah, they lost to Getafe, bro. I mean, come on, like Getafe are rubbish, bro. I think Getafe is like joint 14th with him or something. Yeah, like it's mad. But yeah, they got pammed yesterday. I watched the game. Right? They were shocking, bro. Yeah, you'll beat Sevilla comfortable home and away. Yeah,
100%. People are saying that Jude Bellingham is not going to Liverpool now. Listen, Grizz Khan, you might be finished, you know, because did you hear the news today, by the way, this morning, that Jude Bellingham is on his way. Well, Man City are basically front runners for Jude
Yeah,
Bellingham.
come on. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at City or
Yeah,
Madrid. He ain't going. Why would you want to go to Liverpool? Let's be real.
there you go.
Like
There you
honestly,
go.
why would you want to go to Liverpool? Yeah, you can go and play for Pep Guardiola, or you can play for Real Madrid.
Mm.
Or what you can do is go, no, actually, I don't fancy either of them. I'm going to go and play for Liverpool.
Yep.
Yeah, who are on the downward, not the upward.
Yep.
Come on.
But you know what it is though? I'm big up here. As things stand, Liverpool increasingly unlikely to sign Bellingham this summer. Expected price and financial power of rivals puts LFC hopes in doubt. Pursuit not off, but no firm decisions. But sense Man City, Real Madrid is stronger position, like you just said right there. But they actually don't need him. This is what's crazy. They need a couple of midfielders. Why are you going to go waste all your spending money on one player? Like, it don't make sense. Why would you go and do that? For Liverpool's kind of thinking and idea, it's basically stupidity. Go and get 2 or 3.
For that money, they could go and buy 3 midfielders.
Exactly, for that money. So why would you do that? So end of the day, like, I'm sorry, but even if he comes out, who's he going to play with? Bloody, you know what I mean? Henderson and Fabinho.
James
Ain't going to
Milner.
work anyway. Yeah, James Milner. Oh, man. And apparently they're giving a
49-year-old James Milner, man. They'll still be wheeling James Milner out in a wheelchair when he's 50. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go on, you have a go, James. Go on, son.
Oi, listen, man. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Jude Bellingham, but I think what people regard him as, I don't regard him in that kind of, people say generational. People say, I think he's a very good midfielder. I think he's not even hit what we think he can achieve. He's still young, but crazy. 125 million. That is madness, for a 18, 19-year-old. The market's just mad at the minute.
The market's gone insane, mate. But listen, he's a top footballer, though. So I do get it. Like, they're buying the potential rather than it's the now and the potential. Like, if he carries on. Yeah. But this is why I think he's ended up at Real Madrid. Bro, they got Tchouaméni. Yeah, they got Tchouaméni, and they've got what's his name? Camavinga. Yeah, all they need is Jude there, man. And that midfield is set for the next 10, 12 years.
Set, man. 100%. Yeah, it's true. But the thing is,
I mean, I watched the Clasico last night. Like, Madrid lost again, by the way. Like,
I know.
5 attempts against Barca since he's been back. He's lost all of them, I think. That's bad. But that Camavinga is a baller, bro. I watch him every time I watch Madrid. He balls out. Yeah, same with Tchouaméni when he come on.
Same with Tchouaméni. Yep.
But they need the Modric replacement. They need the Cruz replacement. They're starting to do that. They've got Tchouaméni. They've got Camavinga. Now all they need is Jude in there, box to box. Yep. He's basically the Modric, really, isn't he? He's going to be the Modric
basically.
Player.
Yeah, 100% box to box. You know what I mean? Very technical midfield. But I think what it is though. Now you have to pay a premium for these so-called generational talents or these so-called young stars. You've got to pay a premium because it's hot. It's what the market want, and they just want to feel that buzz. We've got the next young player. You know what I mean? You see with Modric. You see it with now Enzo. You see it with everyone that's young and is up and coming, and is that kind of almost like marquee signing that people can say, right, this is the next future. It's going to cost you a lot of money. So, and this is the way football is rolling. So, listen, Man City will get him, and now Man City will just even go even more bigger and better. But it's crazy though that they're getting him, and we never know what's going to happen with their financial situation with the Premier League. But they're still confident and they're still going after him. It's mad,
bro. Nothing's going to happen to him, man. Yeah, nothing's going to happen, bro. They fought off UEFA. They'll fight off the Premier League easy. Like, they'll get away with pretty much all of them charges. Yeah, they'll get done for having the grass too long or like the changing room dimensions not big enough for their weight.
Yeah,
they'll be the ones they'll get done for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fact.
They'll probably end up with a little fine and a slap on the wrist. But yeah, if they end up with Jude Bellingham, man, like, and the thing is, 100-odd million sounds like a lot of money, but when they're going to get rid of Calvin Phillips, who's done nothing. Yeah, somebody will pay 40-50 for Calvin Phillips.
40-50.
So really, that's nearly half of the money straight away for Jude.
There you go.
Right. So it's not really gonna affect him, right? And then they'll get rid of a couple of other players. I think obviously Bernardo Silva's gonna go. Yeah,
Bernardo Silva will go. Mahrez will probably leave as well.
Yeah, Mahrez is another one. He's the wrong side of 30. He's going to be 32 this summer. I think Kevin De Bruyne might go this summer as well. Do you know that?
Ooh, do you reckon?
I just had a little sneaky feeling he's going to go. Like, Pep's called him out a few times this season. He's benched him a few times. Like, said that he's like not the guy he used to be and stuff like that. Yeah, I think he might go this year. I think he might be off, mate.
and build it around Jude Bellingham in that midfield
Build
with
it around
Rodri
Jude,
and
exactly.
yeah,
Because I think they're going to do
Gundogan
dope,
as
man.
well. Gundogan
Yeah,
as well.
Gundogan's leaving. Yeah, there's another one. Like,
Shit, man.
yeah, I think Kyle Walker might be gone.
Yeah,
I reckon they're going to, especially if they don't win the league. Like, if they don't
yeah,
win the league, they're going to bin a lot of players, mate.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll bin a
And
lot.
yeah, and then kind of go kind of new dimension of Man City, because you got to remember they were the start of the City kind of new era. Obviously, he came under Pellegrini, but Guardiola got him the next season, and then they kind of builded from there. So, and these were the ones that started when they were 25. Now, 7-8 years later, they're now the wrong end of the 30. So it's one of them. Tomiyasu, wow, Mr. End of the season.
This
Jeez,
guy,
man.
man, just bin him. I've said it for time. He's bang average anyway. Bin him, bro. That guy got spun up at Newcastle last season.
Yeah, I
By
remember that one.
Saint Maximin. Yeah, got hooked at half time. Last season, he got spun against Wilfried Zaha, ended up injured.
Yeah,
Yeah, then the other day, he got spun again, ended up injured. Get rid of him, man. Like people, I put a post out yesterday about Kieran Tierney. Yeah, that guy was absolute class when he came on yesterday.
yeah,
And everyone, like, people are saying, "Oh yeah, but he's always injured." I worked this out yesterday. Yeah, check this out. Since Thomas Partey has signed for Arsenal, Kieran Tierney has missed 197 days of football. Thomas Partey has missed 254 days.
yeah.
Thomas Partey has missed 37 games in that time, which is nearly a whole season, by the way.
Whole season, yeah.
And Kieran Tierney's missed 29 games. So this myth about Kieran Tierney's always injured, complete bollocks. Yeah, Tomiyasu's injured more than Tierney.
Yeah.
Partey's injured more than Tierney. Like, it's mad.
Yeah. We've got this mad
comment in the chat. Tierney's always injured as well. Tierney's last injury was March 2022. He's been fit for a whole year, mate. What are you talking about?
There you go. There
He's
you
been
go.
fit for a whole year. Tomiyasu is always injured. Literally always injured. Yeah.
You can't rely on him.
He got injured for 4 months with a calf strain, bro.
Yeah.
4 months. What are your calves made of? Glass.
Yeah.
I've been in, man.
Yeah. 100%. There's a stat that Weghorst as well has been available or played more games than Martial has played at home for Man United in the past 2 or 3 seasons. You know what I mean? That's another stat as well. Sometimes I feel like for me, it's one of them, like your best ability is availability. And sometimes, you know, if you can't stay fit, you know what I mean? You're just no use, man. You know what I mean? So it's one of them, man. Like, I think ultimately, Kieran Tierney for me will leave. I think he should go Newcastle, me. I think that'd be good.
I said the same, bro. I said the same time ago. I think Newcastle's perfect for him.
Perfect.
And it's on the border of Scotland as well. It's nice and close to Scotland. He's still got his family up there. Yeah, and yeah, man, they're on the rise as well. I think he's a quality footballer, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally quality footballer.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So fair play to him, man. But
look at these comments. These people make me laugh, by the way. Tommy in the rain slipped and overstretched, and you're laughing.
No one's
he
laughing.
Got twisted up, bro. He got twisted up and ended up slipping and doing the splits. Yeah, it's mad. He got spun by Wilfried Zaha last season, twisted up. Yeah, ended up overstretching again, injured. Yeah, bro. There's a reason this guy overstretches and gets injured. It's because he's getting twisted up every time.
Yeah,
not good enough, mate. I ain't here for sentiment. I couldn't care less. At the end of the day, I just bin, mate. He ain't good enough.
But you know what it is though? If you're a rotational player and then you're not available and you're not fit, like what's your purpose then? You know what I mean? And when you need them right now, he's not available. You're playing Rob Holding, which fair enough, he's doing the all right job for now, but there'll be a time when, you know what I mean, you needed the Tomiyasu, you needed Ben White in his perverse position. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I think for me, it's one of them where how much did you buy him for as well, by the way?
Who, Tommy?
Tommy, yeah.
I think it was 20 mil.
Yeah. 20 mil. Depends what you'll get for him, but if he's injury prone, then I don't know. It's difficult how then he's going to be, you know what I mean, put on the market. It's very, very difficult, man. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I just think for me, it's one of them where you just have to kind of move on from Tomiyasu.
Yeah, move him on, man. Like, the guy's been here a couple of seasons and he spent 3/4 of it injured.
Yeah.
How can you be out 4 months with a calf strain? And then you come back, you play 1 game or 2 games, and then you're out again for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like,
19 million. Yeah, absolutely. Man. Same thing with Martial. For me, I've said it with Martial. If he doesn't come back after the international break and he isn't fit, that'll be the clearest indication that he is basically like he can't do it anymore because he's been out for a while. He's been training with the team, And then if he doesn't come back after the international break and isn't giving us a boost, because we need you, bro. We need you. We need Ericsson back. We need everyone because they're playing a lot of games. So we need everyone available and ready because it's going to be a long stride because we're in every competition still. So listen, we need to.
I think the international break's come at the right time for both of us. To be fair.
Oh my god, we need it. We need it.
Yeah,
madly.
I think we need it as well. Like we've had a lot of games and you know, rotating players, and it's not really worked with Europa League. Fuming, we got knocked out of that, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuming because I thought that it's us or you that win it. Yeah, maybe Jose Mourinho as well. Like you can never rule him out.
Mourinho, yeah, of course.
But yeah, I thought it'd be all the way straight Arsenal Man United final. Yeah, and the way we got knocked out peed me off. But yeah, I think we do need that break. Like we can see too many goals off of set pieces, corners, stuff like that. And I think it's like now go and do some warm weather training somewhere and just refine it, man.
Refine it.
10 big games coming up. Yeah, if we win 8 games, I think if we win our next 8 games, we're champions, bro. Nobody can catch us. So
yeah,
man.
We've got. I think it's 12 league games. I think it is. I don't know how many you've got. Is it 12 or
we got
what?
10.
You got 10. Yeah, we got 2 games in hand, obviously. So that's 12. Plus you've got 2 in the semi-finals of. So that's 14 for the games in the FA Cup. Then you've got the Sevilla. That's another 2.
15 because you're going to get to the final minute. Let's be real.
Yeah, final. Yeah, there you go. You got Europa League as well, so you got Adem as well on top of it. So
Europa League, you've got 7 more games.
Yeah,
no, 5 more games.
5 more games. So you still got a lot of 20 games left. I think is rest
22
of the season.
games.
22 games. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you get all the way to the final, yeah, 5 in the. No. It's 3 in the FA Cup.
3 in the FA Cup.
3 in the FA Cup if you get to the final. 12 in the league. 15. Yeah, 20 games. 20 games, bro.
20 games. So
listen,
so
you got double the amount of games we have.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? But I still want to be in there.
How is that possible with such a thin squad, Saeed? Like, I don't get it. Arsenal can only play once a week because we've got not got a big enough squad. Apparently, how are you lot doing it?
Well, listen, Ten Hag's a winner, man. He just wants to win. He just wants to kind of be in there, man. He loves it. He doesn't give any rest to certain players. He's just like, yo, listen, we must. And again, we've got to keep doing it. We've got to keep doing it. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's 1 game in the semis and then FA Cup. Yeah. Fair enough. Big up to everybody who's watching now. I think, big up to my guy, City fan. Yeah, now it's sorted now because I had to refresh my destinations on StreamYard because I don't know what happened. It stopped doing it. But now it's working. So, thanks for that. Hopefully, people will get notification.
Yeah, sometimes like, if you have Facebook links and stuff like that, you have to reattach it every couple of months or every couple of weeks.
There you go. Exactly. So there we go, people. So make sure you guys are liking the video, people. Let's talk about Antonio Conte. Before we do that, I want to show you a video, obviously, the weekend where he just went mad. Here's
this guy's a madman.
We are professional. We paid, the club paid us a lot of money. The players receive money. Me receive money. You understand? Not to find excuse and don't have spirit or don't show the sense of belongings or don't show sense of responsibility because we are showing this. And for me, this is unacceptable for me because this is the first time in my career to see a situation like this. And until now, I wasn't able to change, not to change, but compare last season, the situation went to become worst.
Why, Antonio? Why?
Why? I don't know, because they are used here. They're used here. Don't play for something important. Yeah. And they don't play. They don't want to play under pressure. They don't want to play under stress. Yeah, it's easy in this way. And Tottenham story is this: 20 years that there is the owner and never won something.
Wow. He basically said the history of the Tottenham right there in the end. Like he didn't want to. He didn't miss his words there. He just said literally.
That's basically what he's saying. Like, bro, I watched the whole 9-minute interview. It was a classic. He's basically saying this is the history of the Tottenham. Like, they're all comfortable. They ain't about winning. They're comfortable, mate. Yeah, it's a disgrace.
Bro, it's a disgrace, man. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what? I'm glad he's done that. Yeah, because
of course.
because like there is too many players in football that are protected. Like when he was saying the player, why is it never the player's fault?
Yep.
Like I know he's not been great himself, yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Right.
we understand that. Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, when you're 3-1 up against Southampton, and you should be winning that game.
Yep.
Like you should be winning that game. When you're playing a reserve team against Sheffield United, you should be winning that game.
Yep.
Yeah, I can understand why Tottenham fans are on his case. I totally get it because if that was at Arsenal, I'd be going mad.
Yep.
Yeah, like not with the interview. I mean on the pitch. Yeah, like, I'd be going mad if we got knocked out to Sheffield United, mate. I'd be seething. Yeah, if we were 3-1 up against Southampton, I'd be seething if we drew that game. Yeah, and I'd be on his neck. I'd be going for him, mate. Yeah, but at the same time, you have to look at them players because I'll be going for the players as well. Like bar Harry Kane, who does above and beyond the Call of Duty for that football club every year. Yeah, the rest of them are crap.
Yeah,
like, real talk. The rest of them have done nothing, mate. Yeah, Son's been shocking all season. Kulusevski's not hit the heights that he hit like when he first came in. Yeah, and then go all around the rest of the team. The midfield's shocking. The defense is shocking. Yeah, they're crap, bro. Yeah, and the thing is, he's right. You have all these Twitter accounts that sit there with football avatars that sit there, and no matter how bad Son plays or how bad this player plays, Kulusevski, whoever it is, no, you can't have a go at them. They can't do it all on their own, and blah blah blah. So the players get protected. In that interview, in that 9-minute interview, one of the journalists started saying something to him. Yeah, and he said because they tried to divert it away and try and change it to something else. And he went, no, see, you're doing it again. Excuses for the play, letting the players off.
This is what his point was. Yep, you're right. That's what his point was.
And like, look at Dele Alli, bro. I said this on my stream the other day. Dele Alli is in Besiktas, yeah? The manager of Besiktas said, no, he's in the stands for the rest of the season. I don't care. We'll pay his loan until the end of the season. He's going back to Everton, mate.
Facts.
Yeah, and it's about time these players got called out. They live in a bubble where everyone tells them, yes. Oh, you can't have a go at the players. It's bad for their mental health. Oh, you can't have a go at the players. It's bad for this. It's bad for that. Bro, ultimately, it's the players' job to perform.
Facts.
And if the players ain't performing, they need to be called out. And too many clubs and too many football fan bases don't call them out. Oh, it's so negative. That's not going to help them going forward. Yeah, that's not going to go.
Crazy? You know what's crazy? I think it shouldn't, like I said, it shouldn't deflect from his own performance. We understand that. But at the same time, my thing is with Antonio Conte is that he went in press conference and they were ready to gun for him. They were ready to go at him. And he was like, hold on a minute. Why is it always me that we need to talk about? Why can't we talk about this football club and why it's been failing for so many years? It's just the norm, he's saying. This is what happens at Tottenham. This is what they do every year in, year out. But you're not calling them out. But you're calling me out. And he's took it personal now. He knows he's leaving. But he's now taking it personally. Listen, I'm going to go, yeah, but you see your club, yeah, the one that you're reporting on, they are shit. And they are never going to be as great as what they are unless you call them out. Call out Daniel Levy. But these Tottenham journalists, they never call him out because they're not going to get the access. They're not going to get information. They're not going to get behind the scenes. And they're basically like, they're scared.
Yeah,
they are scared.
Yeah, they are because they get their perks, bro. It's the same at Arsenal. It's the same at Man United. You've got what's his name, Neil Ashton, works for you lot. Yeah, he's your PR guy. Like, come on, like this guy's a clown. Yeah, same with our lot. Yeah, it's like Charles Watts who works for Goal. Yeah, Arsenal puppet, bro. Yeah, and why? Because now he's announced that he's writing Mikel Arteta's book. Like, I mean, come on. Yeah, so you're never going to portray the club for what it is and what it was doing and how it is being run. Yeah, because you're always going to portray the positive, the positives, because you're trying to get the book deal. Yeah. It's the same with David Ornstein. David Ornstein will never report anything negative about Arsenal, no matter how bad it is. They're 15th 5 games straight. Yeah, bottom of the table, Tottenham were top. Always positivity. This wasn't going to be an easy process. It was always going to take time. Blah, 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 blah. Why? Because he'll end up with a Josh Conke interview in the summer. Yeah. And then this happens only at English football clubs, bro. Bro, I live in Spain. I see the Spanish media. Yeah, bro. Real Madrid have Marca in their back pocket, yeah? Right? But even the Marca journalists sit in press conferences at Madrid and absolutely
tear into them.
Ancelotti. Yeah, they don't sit there going, yes, Ancelotti, no Ancelotti, 3 bags full Ancelotti. They go for it as well. Same in Italy, bro. The journalists in Italy, they're savage. It's only in England And the reason it's only in England is because the English football, the English Premier League, is the biggest marketable league in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. He's a Real Madrid fan. He knows that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's because
There's a lot
the
to lose in here, and they don't want to lose it. Whereas in Spain, they're like, you know what? You don't give us access anyway. You don't give us information anyway, and you don't do this
Yeah.
for us anyway. So you know what? Sod you lot, and we're working together to kind of make sure you're held accountable. Whereas in here, there's a lot of like journalists who maybe have the access and they're not willing to kind of lose over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's facts. Yeah, that's facts, bro. It's all about getting in and getting the story. Like Charles Watts got the party news before anybody else. Like when we're signing party. Yeah, even Fabrizio put it out and said he ain't coming. About an hour later, Charles Watts said, "Bang, done deal."
done deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, you know, you're going to get these little perks. Yeah, but it's also a very good way to spin and to lower standards of a football club. Man United do it, Arsenal do it, yeah, Tottenham do it.
Facts.
Yeah, Chelsea don't do it so much, but they still do it. Yeah, and it's only in England. The reason it's only in England is if and these English clubs figured this out about a decade ago, yeah, maybe 8 years ago. If you get all the journalists in your back pocket, they've got a big reach. Yeah, they've got a massive reach. So now what you can do is you can give them a little bit of access, get them in your back pocket, and now we can spread our narrative far and wide. Yeah, and because people hang on the journalists' every words, yeah, and if we're giving them access every single week, more people are follow them journalists to keep up to date. So now we can use them to spread the narrative more. Yeah, then what they'll do is they'll go on a pre-season tour. I said this yesterday on my watch along. How comes you go to pretty much every game, yeah?
Yeah.
Like you're roaming away all around the world, bro. Like fair play for that, yeah. But how comes you can't get access to the players? Yeah, but when Man United go on a pre-season tour in Australia, yeah, they're out there signing autographs, they're giving out shirts, they're doing this. Why can't you get that? You go every week. Yeah, why don't you get anywhere near the players? And do you know why? Because it ain't about you. It ain't about the match day fan. They couldn't care less whether you're there or not, mate. Yeah, but we have 2 years, 2 years of COVID times, bro, where there was no fans allowed in the ground. And my football club ended up spending more money in them 2 transfer windows they've ever spent. Yeah, so they don't need fans at the ground. The fans are an irrelevance to them. Yeah, it's about the far and wide around the world because they know that the people that can't get access to a game, they can't go to a game. They're going to spend more money on the football club, than the ones that do go every week.
Yeah, of course.
They're likely to buy all the shirts, the ones that go every week. Yeah, because they're seeing the team every week, so they might buy one kit out of the 3. Yeah, but the person that lives in America, the person that lives in Singapore, will buy every single shirt. Yeah, because they want to feel part of it more.
Part of it,
buying all the shirts, they feel part of it more. And that's why they've marketed it to make it the match day fan in England irrelevant. Yeah, and to be fair, listen, it's a clever business model because there's more overseas fans than there is fans
at home. Of course.
So why wouldn't you do that? But at the same time, that it means that when your club is in a downward spiral, like ours have been for a decade or more, yeah, it's very, very easy to manipulate a fan base. And then what happens is the fans that do live abroad, yeah, and it's not mocking them, I live abroad now, yeah, but the fans that do live abroad, yeah, are more likely to back the football club in hard times than the fans that are storming a stadium at Man United and getting a game called off.
Yeah.
Then them fans are then seen as more negative and toxic than the ones that are sitting at home with their shirts on going, well, I wanted to watch the game and now this lot have got it called off. Yeah, and that's where the club in England will put all their attention to the ones that are abroad. Whereas Real Madrid, yeah, Bayern Munich, but I mean, Germany, it's 51% fan owned anyway, yeah. But Real Madrid and Barcelona and stuff like that in Spain, bro, they don't have this. Real Madrid and Barca have got more fans than any team on the planet. I think Man United are third, or in that mix anyway, yeah. Right, but when you see Real Madrid fans, like, bro, they lost last night. Go on their Twitter account and read all the comments.
I know, and I just said I see it there now. Big up to Dennis, a great. He's put something on there now. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Gonna whiz through the super chats here. We've got some breaking news as well. Big up to Amir. Big up for the super chat, my bro.
Go quickly,
go for it. He goes, big up to the both of you. I am still laughing at the fact that Conte basically said it's the history of the Tottenham at the press conference. Bro, I'm telling you now, man, crazy. But you know what? They deserve it, man. You know what I mean? Because no one's going to call it out. Sometimes you need people to make it uncomfortable. And he's making it uncomfortable for everyone. It's the home truths, man. Sometimes you need home truths. It's as simple as that. I will say, gentlemen, apply logic. Whining over journalists doing what's best for whining over journalists doing what's best for improving their careers is kind of pointless. Why would anyone jeopardize it? Yeah, I get that. But also sometimes you have to be transparent as a journalist. You know what I mean? You have to have that feeling that you know what you're reporting on. A is impartial, and B you're giving the fans honest opinions, and you're giving your fans honest assessment. You're giving your fans honest journalism. Sometimes you need to have a bit of balance of both. Yes, you can be impartial, but you have to be honest as well. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Yeah, the breaking news is Matt Law has said Tottenham, and this is why I made this the title of the video goes, Tottenham are still considering Conte's future with his departure during the international break, but break still very much a possibility. So they consider whether to sack him or not, but he's almost like saying, yo, listen, sack me, man. Like, I don't care. Like, sack me. Like, I don't care.
Bro, let's be real with it, right? I've seen a lot of people saying that he was deliberately trying to get sacked. Like, Antonio Conte couldn't care less if he gets sacked or not, bro. In 3 months and 10 days, he's out of contract. Like, does he care? Does he genuinely care? No, he doesn't. I think the fact is, he's gone in there as a manager that needs players for now. Yeah, and that club has not given him what he wanted. Right, and then instead of sitting there exposing the football club a year ago or 6 months ago, like he's had a couple of little meltdowns in between. But
yeah. I remember when he threatened to leave. Yeah.
But he didn't want Jed Spence. He wants an Ashley Young that's 30 odd years old that can do like a job for him now. He don't want Jed Spence. Yeah, and that football club, they'll bring in a manager for now, a winning manager for now, but then try and do a youth project under a winning manager for now. That club's so backwards, it's mad. Yeah, then what they'll do is they'll end up getting rid of him, or he'll leave at the end of the season. He'll end up walking into a top job. Atletico need a new manager. He'd be perfect for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, Inter, he might go back. Who knows? I know they've not got a lot of money, but he's still got the squad there. Yeah, he'll walk into a top job because he's a top manager. Yeah, and now on, when he goes to that next job, he'll win something. Yeah, because he'll be even more determined. Yeah, every manager that goes to Tottenham, bro, we see it with Jose. Jose at Tottenham didn't get what he wanted. He was brought in to win now. He gets them to a final now, and then they sack him on the week of the final.
Win now.
Yeah, he's a win now manager. But same with Conte, he's a win now manager, but they're trying to give him a youth project, and they're giving him players that he don't want. Yeah, and he'll get a proper job somewhere else, and he'll go on and win something like Jose did. Yeah, it's crazy. And then what happened is Tottenham will get Poch back. They'll all be gushing and giddy. Oh, Poch back. Bro, Poch won nothing last time. What's he going to do now with an aging squad?
With an aging squad.
With an aging squad and a load of that he didn't want.
He's lost his magic anyway for me, Pochettino. I don't know if he's reached the ceiling, but I don't think he's got the same magic anymore that he used to have. And now there's reports coming out that Harry Kane as well, that Tottenham want a one-off payment of 100 million if they are to consider selling Harry Kane. For me, like I said to you, that's why for me, I'm not willing. Listen, obviously it's not my money, but I'd rather go and get Victor Osimhen. I think Victor Osimhen, for me, has got a higher ceiling in terms of age-wise, and I think quality-wise, he can only get better. We're only seeing a 24-year-old Victor Osimhen. You know what I mean? Harry Kane for that money, longevity-wise, are we going to get the best out of him? Is he future-proof? I don't know. We can win now with him, don't get me wrong, but I just think for me, the better deal is Victor Osimhen. But listen, we'll see. But I don't think he leaves because at the end of the day, if Pochettino comes back in, he feels very cuddly. He'll feel like, oh yeah, Tottenham's back. The old Tottenham's back. The old Tottenham. So I feel like I'm okay right now. You know what I mean? Some people need that comfort blanket. And Pochettino is Harry Kane's comfort blanket. It's as simple as that.
He ain't going anywhere. Nobody's going to pay. The only team stupid enough to pay 100 million for Harry Kane at that age, is Chelsea.
Yeah, but there you go. Chelsea. Yeah, 100%.
They need a striker.
Yeah, they need a striker. And they will be desperate, you know what I mean? Especially the way they kind of, you know what I mean, they are this season. They're lacking a goal scorer, man. You know what I mean?
The thing is, the way Harry Kane comes across, though, it's like, obviously Chelsea and Tottenham, they don't really have it, do they? So like he's like that type of character that'd be, I can't go to Arsenal, I can't go to Chelsea. Yeah, Man United's not too bad, but he can't go to Chelsea, bro, because he'll ruin his reputation.
If he wins the league with Chelsea, it'll be all vindicated. And no Tottenham fan should look at Harry Kane and be like, oh,
but this is what makes me laugh at these Spurs fans, right? They sit there and go, oh no, he's one of our own. Well, he ain't. He came through Arsenal Academy, right? So he ain't one of your own. He's one of our own, and we gave him to you. Right, so you should be thanking us. Yeah, number two, right? He's a serial loser, bro. Like he's a serial loser. If he really wanted to win trophies, he would have left time ago. And then what happens is if he does want to go this time round, Yeah, they'll say, no, keep him. Yeah, keep him. And it'll be like, yeah, but you say you love him, but then you'd rather him stay at Tottenham and win nothing than you actually go and see your boy that you love go and win trophies. Like, it makes no sense. The Tottenham fans are very confused, bro. Very confused.
Yeah, they're 100% confused, man. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they kind of they want to do. So listen, Tottenham fans, you lot stay confused, innit? Because right now it ain't easy for you lot. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying, man? So listen, let's see what happens with that one. Big up to everybody still watching. Nearly 900 in the building. Let's get the likes up, man. Make sure you're following Lee Gunner's channel, man. The link is in the title. Make sure you go follow him and check out his second channel as well. Saka, interesting debate, you know, because Haaland is probably the favourite to win the Player of the Year award. But do you think Saka can win the Premier League Player of the Year award? Or do you think he'll win the Young Player of the Year award? Because it's possible he can win both, but do you reckon he'll give it to Haaland? Because of the way he's just been freak nature this season in terms of, you know, scoring goals. But who do you reckon he'll get it? Because he's playing again. He's got 12 goals now, 10 assists or 11 assists this season.
Yeah, he's on 22 GA, 22 this season for both.
22 GA.
Bro, his finish, his second goal yesterday was a joke. Like, what a goal. Like, even the first one, nice little casual side foot into the bottom, placed it nice. But yeah, he's been brilliant, man. Like, for me, he's been our player of the season. Yeah, he's been absolutely, like, we've got quite a lot of players that we could pick to have player of the season. Like, Ben White's up there. He's been superb this season. Yeah, Odegaard's another one. Yeah, again, a good performance yesterday as well. So we've got Andy's chipped in with 10 goals as well this season, Odegaard. Yeah. So he's Martinelli as well. Yeah, Thomas Partey, you know, Martinelli, 13 league goals, bro. We got a lot of choices for player of the season.
Yeah.
For Arsenal player of the season. Whether we get a lot of choices for Premier League player of the season, I don't know. But it depends who wins the league, I think. I think if Man City win the league, Haaland would have had a massive impact in that, because from now to the end of the season, he'll score a load of goals and we'll end up not winning it. But I think if we win it, I think Saka wins it.
Yeah, 100%.
It depends on if we win it. Yeah, I think if we don't win it, I don't see Saka getting it. I think he'll win the young player and not the main one. But yeah, he's been superb, man.
But Haaland could win. You know, it's crazy. Haaland's 22, innit? So he could actually win both. Like, you know, I don't see what happened, but you know what I mean? The potential just to sweep both of them. But
do you know what would be funny though? If he bags 40, well, he's scored 42 goals this season, isn't he, in all comps? Yeah. But if he ends up scoring like 50 odd goals, doesn't win the Premier League, doesn't win the Champions League, doesn't win the FA Cup. Yeah, wins nothing, bags 50 odd goals, and then don't win either of the awards. That'd be hilarious.
What we say, the glorified Kane? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, just a Norwegian Harry Kane. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, first season they bring him in, they win nothing. Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine?
They've got to win. They've got to win. For me, that Champions League is staring them in the face. You must, you must win the Champions League, man, because it's staring them in the face.
I actually think they will win the Champions League, though. I do. I think they'll win it. I think they'll beat. I think they'll blitz Bayern Munich. Yeah, Bayern Munich are not that good. I know they're top of the table, but they're not that good, bro.
But they're always top of the table.
The fact that there's so many teams in that mix for the title, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Man City will just take them to pieces. Yeah, and that Bayern team's still got a lot of old players in it, man. Like, that have been there a decade or more. So I think Man City, they're looking like they're on it, man. 7 goals the other day, 6.
Oh, they're looking scary now, man. They you know what it is, man? They've hit form at the right time. But now again, the international break has come in, so they can't build on momentum. So that has stopped it for you lot, for them.
Oh, Dortmund's
you needed a break. Oh, is it? Oh, Bayern. Oh, Dortmund are top. Damn, I didn't even know that.
Wow, Bayern lost yesterday.
Oh, Bayern lost.
Oh my days! They lost 2-1 to Leverkusen. Oh, yeah. Oh. The hipsters manager's in the bin, bruv. The hipsters manager's getting sacked at the end of the season.
Oh my days! Palacios scored. Jeez.
Bro, Nagelsmann in the bin. I've never rated that manager. Do you know that?
Never for me, he's a bit of a madman as well. You know, like he's quite
if he
mad
don't win the league, he's sacked. It's that simple. He'll be sacked.
Yep, 100%.
You might end up with Antonio Conte at Bayern next season.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Big up to
Thomas Müller at right wing back.
Yeah. Big up to AMT says, I like his first goal, the way he sneaked through 2 defenders to score that goal, in my opinion. Yeah, let's talk about the Saka goal as well. Yeah, man. He's just, listen, he's playing
The
unreal, man.
weight of pass from Ben White on that was unbelievable as well, by the way. Like, I thought Ben White was our player of the player. See, even I'm saying it, player of the match. It's man of the match, isn't it? Like, player of the match. They've changed it on Sky now to player of the match. What's that all
Player
about?
of the match.
Yeah, man of the match. Ben White for me yesterday. But yeah, I think like if Man City beat Bayern, I think they beat Madrid as well. Like, bro, I've watched Madrid pretty much all season. They've been garbage, bro. Yeah, but that tournament, that Champions League, for some reason, they just come alive.
They're ready. They're ready. It's like Sevilla when they
I do think City beat them this year. I think Chelsea have a chance against them. I can't lie. Like, everyone's writing Chelsea off. It would not surprise me if Chelsea and City end up in the semi against each other.
Yeah.
And then can you imagine Graham Potter just stinks it out and gets to the final? Oh my God.
But Graham Potter, he's a madman. The guy was like, we'll effing beat, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, then we'll effing win the Champions League.
Oh my God.
Oh, bro, if he doesn't win it, that clip's going to do the rounds everywhere.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, tell Kim K to not go to our stadium. Please do not go anywhere near. Bro, she'd been to 2 games and both of them
both lost. Yeah, PSG and Arsenal, man. It's because all the players got their eye on the executive box thinking, right, like Saliba came off injured just to go up and see her and that. You know
he went and seen her, man.
Saka was on FaceTime to her, bro. Like, stay away from Starboy. Leave him alone.
Listen, leave him alone, man. But obviously, like I said, she went there, and now looking, man, she now. And
the
now
Drake curse has now gone to Kim K.
Yeah. Drake was bad enough, man. Like, we don't. Like, apparently, she's got a book out or something like that. She's promoting, so now she's getting
It's a film.
Film, yeah, there you go. So she's trying to go out and do that. So listen, man. Stay away from us, man. Like I said, we're going to make sure, man. I know the security guards in Old Trafford. I'm going to chat to them. I'm going to say, yo, listen, her over there, tell her to stay away, man.
Maybe she can go and watch Man City for the rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Man City, you know what I mean? But, bro, I don't know if they got the juice like that, but Man City, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Man City.
Julia Roberts. Did you see Pep talking about Julia Roberts?
Yeah, I know. He's crazy.
He was fuming. Man. She went to see United. He was fuming. You know, she probably don't even know there's another club in Manchester, mate. Like,
exactly. But even him though, like he's a bit of a mad one though. This Pep Guardiola, man, he's not right in the head, man. Like, he's just so obsessed with football. Like, everything else now when he talks about it, it's like you're like, what's he talking about? Like, you know what I mean? He needs a break, man. When he finishes his football, he needs a break. Bro,
he was at the El Clasico last night.
Yeah, he was at the Clasico. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, even on his day off, bro, he's going to watch football. Like, the guy's crazy.
Mad. He's just so football orientated, and I feel like for me that's just the kind of he's a winner. He's an absolute winner, man. He just wants to win. So he's talking about other things that you think, hold on a minute, what's he talking about? This and that. And you know what? Fair play, man. Listen, he's a mad one, man. But we're gonna just quickly run through a couple of the fixtures yesterday. Chelsea again. Drew, they're not gonna. Are they gonna finish in top 6 even? Like, what's going on with this team, man? Do you reckon they're done like this season in terms of the league?
Bro, I watched the game, man. Like, it was funny. It was funny,
bro. Funny as hell, man.
Yeah, it was, man. It was just. I knew they were going to equalise. I can't lie. I just knew it.
Everton, big point for them, man. Big point for them.
It was a sick finish as well, man.
Yeah.
The way he bounced Koulibaly, bruv, was mad. Because Koulibaly's a big lad, man. The way he just
big lad, man. Big lad.
Yeah, and then to put the goalkeeper should have saved it. It was a nice goal, but he should have saved it, man. Like, should have saved it. But yeah, Chelsea, they're kind of effed, bro. I can't lie. They're kind of in trouble. Like, they've been in trouble a lot this season, but they're level on points with Aston Villa. I mean, come on, 10th in the table, but. I don't know. Brighton are the ones, man. Brighton are the ones. They got games in hand and everything. They got 3 games in hand.
They played the less. You know that they played the less, like the least games in the league, but they're still in a decent position. You know,
and they're in the cup semi.
And they're in the cup semi-final. Yeah, there you go. So it could be a decent season. Nobody's talking about the job Unai Emery has done at Aston Villa. 3-0. The guys took them from when Gerrard was sacked. I think they were 17th or something like that. I think now, were they like 10th, I think it is?
Joint 10th with Chelsea.
Bro, Unai Emery has done a very good job, you know, at Aston Villa. If he gets the players he wants, and and they can start. You know what, man? They could next year. They could be serious, man. Top 8, maybe. You know, get
Bro, I
something.
think they might even get Europa next season, man. They might even
Europa
get Europa. They could still sneak Europa this season. Yeah, they're only 4 points
Be a
behind
Europa
Liverpool.
League team. You know, when you look at Aston Villa, though, I always think Aston Villa's a big club,
Yeah.
big fan base, traditional ground. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Remember, they used to be hovering around the Europa League spot. Remember when they were in the Champions League spots at one point when Gareth Barry and all them lot were there? Like, they've always been that kind of club, but they've just lost their way. But I think next season, if they back Unai Emery, they've got.
He's a good manager, man. He is a very good manager. And bro, listen, don't sleep on Emery, man. He might even get Europe this season. If he can get any kind of European competition this season,
Yes,
do not put it out of the realms of possibility that he'll go and win it. Can you imagine Conference League, Unai Emery, boom, goes and wins it? Yeah, bro, that guy is a sick manager, mate. He's a very, very good manager. And that result right there, yeah, the levels, yeah, like we drew or very nearly drew. We scored in the 97th minute against Bournemouth to win. Yeah. Then the other day, they lost in the last minute as well, Bournemouth, didn't they? They played the other day. It was last minute.
Last minute against who, sorry?
They played the other day, Bournemouth.
I'm not sure, you know.
Because they were hanging on right till the end. No, yeah, that's it. They beat Liverpool the other day. Yeah, they beat Liverpool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And then, like, their results, bro, Man City panned them, yeah, but they then come to the Emirates and they probably should have got something, like, great fucking strike from Reece Nelson. But then they go and beat Liverpool. And then you think, Bournemouth, Aston Villa. Oh, that could be a bit of a tricky game. Yeah, and then Villa just battered them, bro. It's like, you know, mad. He's a good manager, mate. But you know what it is with Emery, yeah? Like, he never got back to Arsenal.
You never know.
Like,
no.
If he had the money that we've had, like, do you know what I'm saying? We would have won Europa League at least by now.
By now? Well, were you in the final? I think Chelsea beat us, didn't they? So, yeah, man, listen, fair play to Unai Emery, 3-0.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. First season, and we've still not amassed more points under Arteta as we did in the one season with him. We're 2 points behind Unai Emery's only season.
Yeah,
we've obviously got 10 games to get 2 points, but yeah, man, he's a good manager, man. Good manager.
Yeah, no, fair play to him, you know. Big win for them. And like I said, man, if they can push on, get at least Conference League, you know what I mean? That would be, for me, a very, very good season. One club that's in trouble, man, that's Leicester. And they got a draw at Brentford. But, bro, you know where they are in the league? I think they're, 17th, is it? If West Ham didn't play this weekend, obviously, but they're literally just behind the relegation zone, man. Literally 17th. Just behind the relegation zone.
They're 2 points off the bottom of the table.
Bro, this is crazy, you know. When you think about Leicester, could they be relegated, do you think? Just 1 second, man.
I hope they are. I hope they are, bro. Go and sign James Maddison for peanuts. Like, go and get Madders. Yeah, Harvey Barnes is another one. He's a good player, man. Yeah, Harvey Barnes, James Maddison.
Yeah, I think
if they get relegated, it's a fire sale down there, mate, real quick.
Oh, Leicester City, man. Like, obviously, they got relegated. What was it back in? When was it? 2000? When did they get relegated back in the day? Can't remember. Obviously, they were out for the Premier League for a while, weren't they? Let me go.
They do get relegated. Yeah, because they've kept the manager way too long. Yeah, they didn't do what was required. Yeah. They got rid of Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, it's all gone wrong.
That was the one as well.
Yeah,
that was ludicrous. He saved them so many games last season. Like, bro, you don't lose a player like that because you didn't want to give him higher wages. You're crazy, man. You're crazy, man.
Mate, that goalkeeper they've got now is the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen. Honestly, he is garbage, mate.
Facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Leicester relegated. It'd be nice to see Leeds relegated.
Yeah.
And
no, you know what? The only thing I want to keep Leeds is because it's annual kind of 6 points. You know what I mean? Where we get, you know what I mean? I know this season they got like 2 points off us, but listen, I think for me, annual 6 points for Leeds. That's the only reason why I want to stay.
It'd be nice to see Southampton finally binned off as well, because all of the years they've got a great academy. And they keep selling all these players. Well, eventually, and this is why I get the ump with it, they were basically taking all the big money for getting rid of all these players that they fought through their academy. Yeah. They weren't reinvesting it. Yeah. And then they were just sitting on it and sitting on it and sitting on it. And eventually you don't find these great players anymore that you can sell. And then eventually what happens, you sit bottom of the table because you didn't invest the money in the first place. So it'd be nice to see them binned off. Yeah. Absolute waste of time. Yeah. They're only here for the TV money and to try and make a few quid off of player sales. Yeah. Get rid of them. Get a team with ambition, innit?
Yeah, of course. This is it. So hopefully, like I said, man, this could be a situation where, you know what I mean? And they've got a young squad, to be fair, and there's a couple of players in there like Lavia, Bella Kotchop, Ward-Prowse as well. I think for me, I think he's a very, very good player. He's underrated for me. But again, we'll see what happens with that one. Wolves lost, obviously, to Leeds. That was a big win for Leeds there.
Like, the end of that game was funny as well. Did you see Lopetegui?
Yeah,
He
I
was
know he's a
going
madman.
mad. Yeah,
Bro,
I
he's a
don't think it
madman,
was a
though. You
foul
can
though.
tell.
Like, yeah, like the juiced up Iwobi, bruv, normally has the baby oil on his arms. Yeah, maybe he should put some on his t-shirt, then they won't be able to grab it. Yeah, because he was crying. It should have been a pull. No, it was a pullback. The finish was sick from Leeds, though, man.
Sick, bro.
Yeah.
Sick
And
finish,
then,
bro.
yeah, Lopetegui was calling the referee all sorts in Spanish, man. It was funny. I could lip read it.
Bro. You know what? You want a bit of passion, though, man. I love that. It's back to the old days of managers going mad on the touchline. You don't want to see them passive and, you know, like, yeah, well, it's okay. And yeah. Like, nah, man. Like, this is what's going to happen. And you know what? Hold it. Like, hold it. So, listen, for me, fair play to him, man. Obviously, we talked about Chelsea, 2-2 for that one. And by the way, did you see the video of Todd Bowley, by the way? Man,
No,
it's
I've
fucking
not
shit,
seen it.
man. I'll have to show you now here. There's a video here, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I've not seen it, bro.
Man, like, you know, this guy, I don't know, man, he's very short as well, isn't he? I didn't know he was that short.
Big up, Todd. Cheers, Todd. Thanks for your time, Todd.
This guy's like, I don't know, man.
What did
It's
he
like,
say?
Man,
He said, what did
shit
he say?
fucking game, man.
He's just strolling down the street like it's nothing with a beer in his hand. Like, go on, what a lad.
Yeah, man. Fair play to him, man. He's out there. He's in the game. I think for me, he's like, you know what?
If you don't know football or don't watch football, you wouldn't have a clue who he is.
Yep. 100%, man. So, listen, fair play to him, man. You get me? Like, obviously, right now this season, he has to give Potter time and patience. I think he's just trying to understand that, you know, there's a lot of players in there and he will get to the end of the season. But, yeah, man, listen, fair play to him. Obviously, Vieira was sacked as well. So, Crystal Palace, they lost to you lot. You know, again, they're looking a bit. If they get Roy Hodgson, I don't know who's gonna go down. You know, there's so many bad teams this year. You've got them, Southampton, Leicester, West Ham,
Wolves,
Everton,
Forest.
Forest. They're all bad. Bournemouth, they're all bad. Like normally,
from 12,
you're like
from 12 down to the very bottom is only 4 points.
4 points.
That's insane, bro.
But that's the problem, man. This is just why I feel like for me, like, you know, these clubs need to have some sort of incentive. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's just so easy. You know what, we can be poor and nah, man, go for it. Spend the money, be ambitious, and then, you know, and get the best managers. Stop messing around with these rubbish managers, man. Like, go and get David Moyes should be sacked. Gary O'Neill ain't good enough. Brendan Rodgers ain't good enough anymore. Go get proven managers that can do it, and your fortunes will change.
Yeah, look at Unai Emery. We just said a minute ago. Yeah, they were 17th or 18th when Gerrard got sacked. They brought him in straight up the table.
There you go.
Yeah, because he knows what he's doing. He's got a system. Yeah, bro. Whenever I've watched Unai Emery teams, yeah, right, and this is why I get the when people say Arsenal can't compete and this, that, and the other. Bro, this guy got Villarreal to a Champions League semi.
There you go.
They're beating Bayern Munich and Juve along the way. Yeah. Like, after he'd already won the Europa League, beating Arsenal and Man United. Like, you know what I mean? He then got in the Champions League off of the back of that and got all the way to the semi. He was in Man United's group as well. He got out the group.
There you go.
Who else did you have in that group that year? There was another team that was difficult in there. Or
Atalanta,
half difficult.
I think it was. I don't know. I think it was. Was it? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I forgot. Yeah, let us know in the chat.
There was another team that was half decent, yeah. And it was like he got out of that group with Villarreal, bro, with Etienne Capoue and Francis Coquelin in midfield. Yeah. Like and one Foyth at fucking right back, Atalanta and Young Boys. That was it. Yeah, and everyone was saying Atalanta and United to get out of the group, and he got out of the group.
There you go. Yeah, that was. I knew it was Atalanta.
Yeah, Atalanta were a decent team back then. Yeah, right. And he got out that group, bro. He then wins the tournament with Villarreal. Yeah, like, let that sink in, bro. That's their first ever trophy ever in their history. He then gets in the Champions League. Yeah, and at one point was beating Liverpool in the semis. Like at one point, bro, this is what I'm saying. He's a good manager, man. And
He just needs a backing, and then you'll see the fruits of his labor. You know what I mean? So for me, fair play to him, man. I think,
though, man. Bin some of these managers off. There's plenty of managers that are very good managers out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Unai Emery is one of them. Like he's come into Villa, he's took them up the table. Next season, yeah, they're gonna compete for Europa League spots, maybe, yeah.
Yep.
Right. They'll go and do that again. Go and have a look at top managers in Spain. Yeah, top managers in France, top managers in Italy, and say, do you know what? We're the Premier League, we're the big boys, we can give you the money, we can give you the backing, and all of a sudden you go up the table. That geezer who's manager of Bournemouth, mate, why you got the job? Money saving exercise. That's it.
And then somehow hope for a miracle. But then again, you're putting
and
the
if he does the miracle, he's now a hero at Bournemouth forever. But if he doesn't, it don't matter. We'll get the parachute payments anyway. Like, bro, if they get relegated, they get about 20 times more money
than versus one
than you got for winning the League Cup. In fact, I think it's more than that. I think the parachute payments, I think it's about 100 million quid.
Yeah.
Over 3 years. And you won 100 grand for winning the League Cup. So you can be the worst team in the league, sit bottom of the table and get 100 million.
What does that say about winning?
Win the League Cup and get 100 grand. Make it make sense.
What does that say about winning? It says winning is not important then, apparently.
Exactly.
And on that note, we'll wrap up today's video. Big up to everybody who's been here. There's been over nearly 900 throughout the whole video. I appreciate everybody supporting the show. Make sure you get the likes up, man. Let's get at least half the likes up in the video. Thanks, Lee, for coming on. I'm off to Paris now, so big up to you
see
guys.
Kim K, that's what it is.
Well, no, listen. Listen, we're just chilling, man. We're just chilling, man.
Oh, you would though, wouldn't you? Come on, let's be real.
I'm not gonna refuse that offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, we'll take a little bit of Kim K. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate it, man. Big up to Lee. Make sure you go follow him. You doing anything later on, or you just chilling?
I'm going live in a minute, man.
Well, there you go. Make sure you head over. There you go.
Yeah,
all 700.
After this, I'll set my 5-minute timer and I'm live.
There you go, people. There you go, man. So make sure you show him love today. I won't be on Big Six tonight, man, because I'm not gonna mess around with hotel Wi-Fi's. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a madness. So listen, I'll try to do something tomorrow, but today I'm just gonna chill. I get there quite late, so yeah, man. Big up to the community. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Tune in, people, later. Oh, sorry, 5 o'clock as well. I think my video's dropping as well with Nuruddin. We did a podcast together, so make sure you tune in for that one. But other than that, make sure you go check out Lee Goddard's channel, man. We're out. Peace.